If you want this kind of opening of the door in game, then welcome to this tutorial. I was very confused about opening or closing doors in Amnesia. And I'm still a bit confused, but I'm going to try to explain it and clarify everything because this is very annoying. At least for me, because like I always tried on some doors and on some it didn't work, or some stuff does not work. It does not open, it does not close, and now I understand it finally. It's a bit weird, but I'm gonna show you the technique. So to open door, go into level editor, put a spawn with a player start, put a script box, so when the player will go into the script box, the door will open. That's like the most practical way, but you can obviously trigger it through some different events. And then you need obviously the door, make sure that, you know, the white outline is there, so it's not going to be stuck inside of the door frame or something. And make sure you name somehow the door, Castle 1 for me. And the trick that basically makes it all possible is here in the entity tab, you will put open amount 0.13. Obviously, it doesn't need to be this exact number, but what it means is that in level editor, it's going to be a slightly open already. For some reason, when it's fully closed, it's almost impossible to open the door. I don't know why, but it's just happened to be this way. That's why it's basically the life hack for this opening and closing doors. Now, when we go into HPS, it's going to be in the description. You can just copy it. But to understand with OnStart, you're going to add AddEntityCollideCallback. When the player reaches script area 1, it's going to call the function opendoor. And now we call the function opendoor. And I use this script. This is just debug message. So in game, we're going to see this message applying force if, like, you know, the function is even called in the game. So you don't need to have this one, but it's good to have debug messages, very, very helpful. But this is the main script. AddPropForce, you're gonna add the name of the door, and then there is like a free kind of metrics. 1, 2, 3. And then we have a world. Okay. The world is just in general kind of call for, I guess I don't really know what's the world for in this kind of way, but you need to quote it here. And we have 3 metrics. So if you have a door on this, we have like a X, Y, and Z axis, right? So X is blue, Y is red, and Z is or actually maybe is Y. I'm not sure. Okay, but this should be Y. I'm not sure. Whatever. The blue one has it at the end. Okay, so this is the blue one. This is the green one. It's in the middle. So this is green. This is blue. This is red. Okay. So that's what you want to kind of get used to. So if we have a castle 1, which is a door on a blue axis, as you can see, it's going to open that way. Then we're going to put in the number. So kind of slower. Let's say we can have like 800. I think that's kind of good for this thing. Maybe even lower. Let's put 500. And what's gonna basically happen here is if we're gonna tilt this door like this, which is unnatural, you know, it's kind of opposite way, then we need to put a minus. But if it's normal, which is like this, then we're gonna put plus, right? And the same for closing. So if we're gonna open it, if we wanna close it back, then we need to put a minus in order to again close it. So you get the point. It's pretty simple in this sense. what we need to know is just put plus. Okay, we put plus, and that's how we open the X. For this one's in Castle 2, again, this is the right way. As you can see, the door is, if it's like this, then you need to put a negative, like a minus thing. And here is should be like this, right? Yeah, I think it should be like this, and this should work for the actually no, I think it's the opposite. Yeah, you need to like know if the door seems natural in natural position, meaning that the lock should be on the right side, and that's kind of like the plus metric. Now, to open the castle 2 or castle 3 that we have here, we would need to put this castle 2, and we're gonna put it onto the red one. Red one is the first. So we're gonna, I'm just going to put it here on the first one. That's how we're gonna open it. And that's how we're gonna open the third one as well. Now I'm gonna also add a timer here. We're not gonna name it, we're gonna put like 3, or actually 5. And we're gonna put closing. We're gonna make a function closing. I need to copy this. Yeah, I don't remember some of them here. String as an asTimer, and then we're gonna put brackets, and we're gonna put the same here. AddDebugMessage, I'm just gonna add closing doors. Castle 1 needs to be minus, minus, minus. By the way, also, when you're closing the doors, you should have more value, okay? So let's say 1000. Maybe that's even a small amount. Because for some reason, when you close, it's a bit more heavy. So now it should work. We're gonna go into the game now. I just need to save this. Okay, nice. So as you can see, the door is a bit open already. That also opened the door. So as you can see, oh, so this needs to be minus. And now it should close as well. Yeah, for some reason, this needs to be minus when it's here. I don't know how it works. Not gonna lie. So when you have a door frame here, it needs to be minus. When it's here, it needs to be minus. When it's here, I'm going to explain level editor. But you get the point, right? It's like when it's here, those are pluses and those are minuses, right? I don't know how to understand it because I don't as well, but it's okay. If it's not working, then what are you gonna do? Castle 3, I believe it's castle 3. Yes, we're gonna put a minus, and here we're gonna do a plus. So this should work now. Now, as you can see, when we close the door, it's very slow. So don't be scared to put like 7000 because it's very, very heavy and you really want to do it in this way. But everything works, which is awesome. So let's do one more time. Nice. Everything opens. And now it closes. Awesome. Now we can even set the door locked basically. But yeah, that's it for this tutorial. If you want to help with something with scripts and stuff, then let me know with what specifically. I can make a tutorial on it. I already made some, so check the playlist if you want to check some other stuff that I made. Maybe I'm gonna make them anew because I was at the beginning of understanding scripting, so I think remaking the tutorials will be better option, so I can explain it better. And also soon I will be dropping a trailer on my demo of a custom story. The only way is through, which is custom story that is already ready. It's a demo only. It has like 1.5 hour of playtime, which is pretty a lot for a demo, and you can download it for free on MonDB. So yeah, I'm going to be dropping like 2 videos very soon. It's already ready. I just need to wait for authorization for on MonDB to make sure that the file that I upload does not have any viruses and stuff like that. The authorization, and then it's going to be ready and you can play it. So stay tuned and see you next video.